I grew up in Mexicali, Mexico, a very dry, humid, and dangerous place that was my home for 16 years. In 2009, my family and I received a residency to live in the United States. So we decided to move to the small town of Borrego Springs in California, where I started the journey in the US as a sophomore in high school. To be completely honest, my expectations were low, to the point that all I wanted to accomplish was just to learn the language and help my dad with his landscaping business. Applying to college or pursuing a higher education was not in my plans, because it seemed impossible given my time in the country and my level of fluency in the language. Why would I bother to go to college? It would be expensive, tedious, and extremely time-consuming. In reality, college or learning the language was not my problem in my life. It was my pessimistic mentality. Fue hasta que un día mi papá me dijo, "Hijo, no seas como yo. Sé alguien más grande que yo." He didn't want me to work like him under the sun every day for the rest of my life. My dad wanted me to become a successful man. For a long time, I thought that education was the key ingredient to achieve this. Nevertheless, I later found out that I was completely wrong. El que persevera alcanza, mijo. My dad believed that if I tried my best without giving up, I could accomplish great things in life, such as being the first person in the family to earn a college degree and have a job that I would actually enjoy. That sounded challenging, but very appealing at the same time. I took my dad's advice and tried my hardest in high school. I was able to accomplish great things, such as mastering the language in less than a year and graduating as the salutatorian of my class. Prior to this, I also decided to apply to college during my senior year in high school. Luckily, I was accepted to 10 four-year universities throughout the country, which was a process that culminated when I chose to attend the University of California, San Diego during the fall of 2012. It was here where the level of difficulty of my classes was unreal. After being one of the top students at my former high school, I suddenly found myself behind everyone else, including my colleagues and suite mates at UCSD. Being surrounded by overachievers and intellectuals put a lot of pressure on me, but it also constantly made me push myself to my own limits, which made me grow. This influenced me to take all the tutoring opportunities and make use of my professor's office hours to do well in my classes. And it was actually thanks to one of these tutoring opportunities that I met a student who was passing out flyers one day with information about a math mentoring opportunity to help high school students who struggle with the subject. Well, I was struggling with the subject too. Why would I help others? I later found out that I could get class credits for this, so I just gave it a try. As funny as it might seem, I became a mentor and tutor of high school students on a weekly basis, and I would typically help them with their in-class assignments or their projects. I had the fortune to participate in this program for about a year, and I truly realized that interacting with teenagers and helping them was such a rewarding experience. I fondly remember when one of these students asked me if I was planning to apply to their school as a teacher the following year. "Well, that actually doesn't sound that bad," I said. I truly started considering the profession very seriously at this point in my life. I then found out about the EDS teaching program at UCSD and decided to apply. I was accepted in April of 2017 and was also chosen to be a math intern at the Pro School of UCSD down the street. The excitement to be in charge of my class was truly amazing. I remember entering my classroom the weekend before the school started and smelling the fresh new desks and my new teaching materials. I was now Mr. Arias, and it felt so good. The profession was full of ups and downs, and I think I experienced a lot more than anything this year, because I got to know what classroom management looks like when you're the only person standing in the middle of chaos. Nevertheless, there were also beautiful moments of learning and days when my own students were my teachers. My student Alex, for example, showed me that you can find the missing complementary angle without using algebra. And I learned from Isaac, Diego, and Jose Luis that it feels so good to talk about sports or TV shows while eating lunch together. I learned that teachers are not just instructors, but they're also mentors, psychologists, nurses, coaches, and the driving force and inspiration of many students. Knowing this made me appreciate the beauty of the profession and made me realize that I have found a job that I enjoy, just like my dad said. It's a job that offers continuous challenges to grow as a professional and also as a human being.